Hello lovely people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Here is me back with the face. Feels weird, it's been a while. I've been hiding, behind the camera. I was doing that angle. Finally, after a few days, I decided, it's not nice. People, like someone commented, we come here for your reviews and stuff. So if you keep doing that, we don't get to see you. I'm like, okay, I'm that, okay, pretty. Anyway, so I'm in a good mood. As you can see, I woke up, I made myself some nice latte, okay, and I had a very interesting day yesterday. Got a very nice fragrance. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm not in a rush or any particular, high on life, I guess. So Iris Malikan, I finally got it, and I got it from Perfume Center. Look at the juice color. I got a small 30 ml bottle, but this fragrance is the vintage, and this stuff is magical and nuclear. But that's not what we're going to discuss today. I have two fragrances on my mind, both individual reviews, and after this, after I finish the videos, I have something to attend to. I'm looking forward to that. So it's late night. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Let's start. First review I'm going to do is this one. I got a few days back. This is from house of Ibraheem AlQurashi. This is called Cullinan Diamond Iris. Okay, so EDP concentration, I got the massive 200 ml bottle, and I got this from Fragrantica Bangladesh. Those who wonder, they provide some of the best prices. This one was under sale, so I got very unbelievable deal. But the deal usually is once in a while, once in a lifetime. Yeah. I'm in a good mood. Right. So basically, I went out yesterday. What happened is, like, a little bit backstory is, I went out yesterday, and I had a very nice day. I met some nice people, got a nice fragrance. For some reason, little simple things in life for men, it just makes you happy. Nice trip, finished all the work, done some shopping. Oh yeah, big reason was I paid all the dues and bills end of the month, when payment enters the bank. And that's like a liberating, is it liberating? Yeah, it's like, you feel like huge, like load off your chest. So I'm feeling very happy. Paid all the house bills and all that. Net, the cable, everything. Anyway, so let's talk about this. I think I woke up quite happy, So this is the sleeve. It has this nice little effect going on. I think you can tell what this is supposed to be, this coloration, but this is the other box. And these ones usually are like around $100 plus for 200 ml, but after the sales and everything, it will be like around $50. Okay, so for 200 ml, that's great. But you have to pay all the charges and delivery also, it costs a little bit more. So I got this one alongside the other one. I'll show you. Not organized at all. This is the name, all the stuff written there, right? Yeah. And then you open it. I obviously took out the bottle. So that's where the bottle stays. Okay, no, it's not doing any trick. Sometimes, you feel like you're like invincible. You can do whatever you want. No, you are not Bruce Almighty. You have to do some work manually. That's where the bottle stays. I think the presentation looks really nice. I'm a big fan of this house already. Only one fragrance never worked for me was that blue oud. I think, yeah, the I'm sorry, like, why am I chuckling so much? Anyway, so just, I guess, in a good mood. Okay, so this is the bottle. And this is a wonderful looking bottle. Like when they said diamond series, I understand what they're going for or what they mean. I don't like this cap though. It's nice, looking nice, but could have been heavy, more metallic, like more heavy weight. But it's nice to look at. It's just like the other one that I reviewed. I'll show you in a bit. And that's where the house name is at the side. This is a 200 ml bottle. The bottle is not as heavy as you think it would be. It looks like very heavy, right? It looks like a crystal, but it's not. It's like the thinness of the bottle shows, but when you hold it only, but you see it like this. Oh, so nice. Okay, so enough of that. Okay, let's just business. Okay, so the cap, satisfactory sound, atomizer check. Oh, it's catching all my phone, man. Behave. Okay, check out the sprayer. I can do that nicely. Very nice pressure atomizer. I love that. Just love it. One of the best atomizers in the game. So this is the fragrance. Okay, so this is called Iris. Previously I got two bottles. I got greedy last month. Other one was Blue Diamond Aqua. This fragrance was massive. Okay, like I got compliments from this already a couple of times, and this fragrance is so beautiful. If you like fragrance like Shura, Fire and Gisa or Gisa Imperial Valley. Check that one out. That one is more fresher, more aquatic notes. This one is inspired by something. Okay, so this one is inspired by a fragrance I think called Nishane's Hachivat, and I had Hachivat vintage batches. Check out my reviews. I did new batch, old batch, but mostly I had the, you know, those old presentation, the beast mode ones. People compared those like with likelihood of Aventuses, Cedrat Bois, but Hachivat was on a different level. The oak moss in that, it created that whole aura, you know, like that fragrance was like massive, like when you spray once or twice. And I used to blend it with Nishane's Ani. Whenever I used to spray those together, that guard is crazy, man, you know. We had another guard that was crazy. This one is crazy. It goes to rooftop and then blows whistle. I think he scared himself of ghosts and stuff at late night. So anyway, this one is kind of like Hachivat and Ani combinedly. They did like so much damage in the community, not community, like they were like so huge. People would notice you and then like ask you what is your fragrance, and they are so destructive, like so much power. The new formulations were like okayish, you know. So Hachivat X, Hachivat Oud, those are more beast mode than current Hachivat. This stuff, before this, there was another one that I have already, which is the new bottle of Hawas Black. This and this, same family. But this one is, just in the beginning, I'll tell you, I'll not even compare them side by side or say which one's better value. This one is more beast mode, okay? You spray this even in the summers with this kind of heat, humidity in Bangladesh, the most extreme weathers we have seen in last 10 years. This one still performs, okay? So Hawas Black is a great alternative to vintage Hachivat with that beautiful oak moss, pineapple, you know, like a mask and stuff. This is the, this out of these two, this is a better fragrance. No doubt about it, okay? But this one can be very potent. In the winter, this one performs like a dream, okay? So that's a 10. Is this a 10? We'll see. So 200 ml, you can see the price range, definitely cheaper than Hawas Black. Hawas Black, when it came out, it was like 45-ish. This one, right now, Hawas Black, I think is around $35 in Bangladesh. This one, if you get that price, you know, it's like 25 bucks. So that is translating to something. It's cheaper than basically Hawas Black per 100 ml. So this one is cheaper. So atomizer wise, I like this atomizer, but the Hawas Black is also great atomizer. But the bottle design, you gotta give it that. It looks awesome. Okay, so this one, when I smell it, just one for you. Okay, so when I smell it, let it settle down on the skin. I actually could pick up very quickly what this was, you know, replicating. And when I did my research, right? So this fragrance definitely smells like Hawas Black, but not black. It's more like Hawas White. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. And it is that Nishan is Hachivat's white bottle. So it's like kind of like if two had a baby with that whiteness of that Hachivat, but it's light, not Hawas Black's like the strong, you know, like dark, like, I mean, like Hawas Black basically is a fragrance that can be choking like Hawas Fire. I do not spray more than once or twice. This one I can go like 5, 6 because this one smells like Hachivat, but more fruity, more easygoing, and it's like you go back a little bit more, you're like, it's like by the ocean, it's like you literally like drown, you know. And this fragrance is more wearable. I think this is a summer baby, and this one perhaps is not as masculine as Hachivat or Hawas Black. This is more of a unisex side. It has this blonde style, you know, like feel. It is fruity, it's blanche clean style, it is citrusy, fruity. You do get like a pineapple fruitiness, and the bergamot, you know, it's like lemon, something like lemon, not grapefruit, but this like very strong like lemon pie sort of smell. But where it stands out or a little bit different than the other two that I was mentioning, not as heavy as oak moss, so it's not as green or not as loud. This is more like airy, you know. It's strong, it's leaving a scent bubble, but it's not really making you choke like oh, you know, like those Japanese, you know, like those what do you call those animes, right? Arigato, you know, like those. I do not speak the Japanese language, but people can. So sometimes people make memes and stuff. This stuff is very wearable. I have a cold, that's why I'm reacting to it, but this is way smoother, okay? And it lingers around in the air for a long time. But Hawas Black, as I told you, that is a 10 for a performance, okay? This one is around 8.5 out of 10 performer. Very strong, very solid, but it's not, it feels like, you know, this one is an aquatic take on the Hachivat DNA, and it's absolutely nice. It's just super easy to wear, versatile. Sunny day, blue skies, little bit of clouds, chance of rain, whatever, you can take your risk. You can spray on your t-shirt like this, okay, and you can just go 6-7 sprays. It will cover the day's work, but after the evening perhaps it will start getting a bit mild on my skin. This one after 6th hour on my skin, nothing lasts. On my skin after 6th hour, this one is almost gone. Didn't happen with this which one is a bit more beast mode, the blue aqua one. This stuff hangs on more, so that one is about 7 hours. This is like about 6 hours, but you can get more or less. But I think this is a summer fragrance and it's a very beautiful perfume. Just go and see people's comment on this fragrance, okay. If you actually got that discount, this is an excellent value. Value wise, I'd say as good as value of Hawas Black, but just keeping emotions out, you know, like if you just have to pick one, because both of them will be redundant. They smell exactly same, just this one is more stronger, okay. This is just stronger. This is a better fragrance by every way possible, but this one I would say take it for winter, mild cold weathers. It will actually cover about almost 24 hours on the shirt, project like crazy. It will definitely last more than outperform the Qureshi, okay. But this I would say better in winter. This stuff is better in summer, spring, more versatile. You can wear this also as early days of fall, winter. This stuff is more versatile, more wearable, right? So it's a beauty. But the DNA is very familiar. There's nothing really playing out in here which I pick from this, which is like totally new, like a rhubarb or a pear. No. What I do pick is that summer freshy feel, which is given like in this like shampoo feel, you know, it's like those pretty, you know, like a body shower gel sort of a smell. So overall, this is a very, very beautiful perfume. I really like the likes of it or looks of it, and I think this one you should check it out. Ibraheem AlQurashi, I want to review so many more. Trust me, I am falling in love with this house like I fell in love with Ahmed Al-Maghribi. Okay, so this is one of my favorite houses, but I do not buy everything. Like French Tobacco, I bought. That one was my pick from the whole line. Then I want to buy another one from the Leather line or something. That one of them smell like Dior Intense. Man, I have favorites in every single. They also had that one I did the miniature series. I had favorite in there as well. So Ibraheem AlQurashi, not everything is my favorite, but some of them when I like them, I really love them. This is one of them I really love. This and this, both of them, blind buy went right. Okay, this one I'll give for what it is, the value. Okay, this one is a 9. Hawas Black is a 10. Hopefully you understood the review. Check it out. I mean, you can try a sample, or you can try from the shops, you know, see what you like. But if you like Creed's Aventus, Hachivats like that, and you want more budget version, just a clean version of Hachivat. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Let's do another review, then we'll upload this together. Bye bye.